Alright everybody, so as promised, a little tutorial. Just a heads up, this video is for people that are pretty much rookies, beginners, noobs to FPL. This is head-to-head league. I don't see that much videos with regards to this FPL version of it. There's all sorts of videos for the other type of FPL that you play against everybody, but the mini leagues head-to-head, I don't see that many videos for it. Before I start, this image right here is brought to you in part by my misery. For the last 2 years, I have absolutely just come up short with regards to winning my league, and this is an accurate depiction of what it is that I look like after each and every one of those seasons. It is just a heartbreak. But without further ado, let's hop on into it. So, a lot of you guys are new, and that's why you're watching this video. I'm trying to give you guys a feel for the website and a feel for the app, which I absolutely hate with a freaking passion. I'm just drinking coffee because it riles me up a little bit. The first season, I want to blame partially on my own shortcomings, and part of it with regards to the app. But we'll get into the app in a little bit. Alright, so first off, you're going to want to go to www.premierleague.com or premierleague.com, whatever method you want to use for getting to the website. Then from there, you will be taken to the homepage. From the homepage, you'll see at the top, right over here, where you see Joker. Normally that will say sign in. You'll sign in through there. After you've signed in there, then what you want to do is the 3 lines that are on the right of that, you click on that and it'll take you to this screen. And from this screen, what you want to do is on this left side under Premier League, click Fantasy. Then the top one that says Fantasy, that's the one where it's the one basically face off against everybody. It's like it's a different type of FPL. It's the FPL. If you pretty much YouTube or Google search FPL, this is the format that's being used by everybody. It's a really popular format. The one we want though is Fantasy Draft. You're gonna click on that. This is just a mock draft. But as soon as you get here, right? If you've been invited to a league, or in this case, if you've been invited to our league, you would hit New League right here. Then you would join Private League. Then right here, the information that you were given, like the private league code, you would, of course, put on there. Put your team name, what you want your team name to be, whatever you want it to be. And then, of course, you can select what your favorite soccer team is, or football team. Look at their page just from your same soccer. So, yes, Man United all the way. So, after you've done that, then that should take you to something like this. Actually, let me see, switch it. Well, actually, yeah. So if you're doing mock drafts and stuff like that, then you will have the option to choose among this thing's freaking out, among several of your practicing a lot. You can see among all of the names that you've used. So right now, the current after you pick the right one, of course, they use the name that you used for the league that you're in. Then it'll take you, and then you'll see the people that are in it right now. You recognize some of your names, and the draft time, how much is left. From there, if you scroll a little further down, you will get absolutely nothing important. That's not where I wanted to go. So from there, you can go to the right tab, like click on this tab over here, and it will take you to the actual draft room, where you can pretty much put on the watch list any player that you might be interested in, or that you want to make sure that you are going to draft. You can also search for players in case you're looking for a particular player, or you can even search it by by team, or by position. You got goalie, defender, midfielder, forward. Those are the four positions, my god, that you can choose from. Kind of go over the point system. There's 15 players on your team. The score goals. I might be a little rusty on with regards to some of this stuff, but the clean sheets are 6 points, I believe. So that goes for your goalies and your defenders. Goals scored is 3 points. Assists are 2 points. Just for starting, I believe you get 1 point. For playing at least 60 minutes, you get another point. I'm gonna miss something like assists are 2. I said that already. Just that type of stuff. I guess if there's any more questions, you can always leave a comment down below. What else? I'm gonna also suggest that before the season starts, you guys try to get a mock draft in, and to actually do that, you go to new league over here, join a mock draft. Team name. Let's go with Sterling for the win. For this league, we actually might have 8 people, so I'm not sure how much that'll actually help with regards to it. Okay, what the heck just happened? Okay, I don't know what the heck just happened. It's not, we're normally supposed to do that. Once you go here, okay, this thing's freaking out a little bit. So let's do 8. Read the terms. If you want to sign up for notifications, you can do that, but that could be a pain for you if you're not trying to receive emails. Join mock draft, and then from here, it'll take you to the 15-minute mark. It's usually around the time that it takes to start the draft. There you go. And just let the banter begin. Yeah. So this right here, as soon as the timer goes down, you could enter the draft room, which is kind of like a good practice for the actual draft. Enter the draft room, and then from there, again, it'll take you to this, where you can list your players. You can mess with it, get a feel for it. That way you're not too unfamiliar with it when the actual draft does occur. You can also get a feel for where all the players are ranked. All these players are ranked, of course. And you'll get a good feel, where everybody gets taken off the board. Some mock drafts are unreliable in that sense, just because people tend to just kind of go to sleep on them, or just, I guess, forget that they're in them, and then it goes into auto draft, and that's never really helpful for anybody. Let's see. So we'll get out of here. Let's see. So we'll just leave that there. We'll leave that mock draft going on in the background. So the other thing now is the real pain in the behind, the freaking mobile app. This right here is a true heartbreaker, to be honest. It is the source of my misery. And I would love to sit here and go off on a tangent about it, but the problem is that I'm going to use it regardless. So it does us no real good. It's just me going off on the thing. I can do that, but honestly, it's not gonna. Let's see. No, I don't want to go on YouTube. What are you doing? Sorry, just technical difficulties with regards to popping up the phone. Of course. I practice it before. And of course, they want to do it like that now. Hey, alright, cool. So, I'm on the full screen. Cool. Alright, so we'll bring up the app. Let's see. So this is the app. I don't know if I should make it bigger. It's not really necessary. I'm sure you can see it. It's gonna look ugly anyway if I do make it bigger. So anyway, so let's go all the way back, right? So it usually takes you to this screen when you start up the app. Ward Prowse can set the tempo for Southampton. So then, what you're gonna want to do is, you see on the bottom, on the bottom of the phone, or towards the bottom of the phone where the square is at, you see Fantasy right there. Click on Fantasy, and then from there, it'll take you to this screen, and this could be a little intimidating at first for those of you that have never used this app. So what you might want to do is, well, actually, what you want to do is you want to hit the green right there. It says Fantasy Premier League Draft, and that will take you to where you want to go. I prefer that you guys, or it's probably a lot easier for you guys to accept the invite via an actual desktop. If you try to use a mobile app, you might get the job done, but it's gonna be a real headache, possibly. Like this app, it was under maintenance during the season at some points last year. Like it screwed me sometimes when I was trying to pick up players before the deadline, because there is a deadline for each week for you to adjust your roster and to make your pickups, and of course when you pick up somebody you gotta drop somebody, all that stuff. So it is not the best time for it to screw up or to need maintenance when you're tinkering with your lineup. So let's see. So just to go around this, so we go to draft room. You can go to draft room from there. That'll take you to the screen before, where you have your players. If you're already in your draft, your new league, basically what we did. You join your mock drafts from there. You can join the private league from there. Go back to the home. You can change your teams. Has everything there. So the app is it has a lot of information. I guess it has to calculate a whole bunch of stuff. So I guess I don't want to be too harsh on the map, although it just I'm trying to be nice. Anyway, let's see. Is there anything else? Currently 11 minutes till the mock. At some point, I'll probably try to do a mock, just to kind of get a feel for it for you guys. I do recommend you guys do your own mock drafts, of course. I also, I guess, a feel for the mock just so that you get a feel for how long the draft will be as well. This is really, really like a tutorial. But anyway, just got messed. So I'm gonna, I guess, end it here, right? I don't know if there's anything else, any other question. I guess if there's any other questions, you guys, those of you that have my number, can give me a call. I mean, a message or a call, or leave a comment, I guess. But yes, I think I'll end it here. Might post up a mock draft vid. Explain maybe some more things. But yeah, leave you guys with this.